Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Just Gaming Today. Today I'm going to play some Pickle Pete. I just shot a video of playing the first uh, area here. I don't want to call it a level. Maybe it is a level. I don't know what the hell they're going to refer to it in the game. Let's click start and see. Yeah, it does say level. So we got level 1 is the wasteland. I ran that once before I tried shooting video of it and just kind of get a feel for the game and whatnot. I'll mention it in the video as well, but I'll mention it here. Very potato-like game. It's called Pickle Pete, and it's a lot of fun. Really did have fun running that first two times through the first level. So Pickle Pete is this pickle, and pickle that like the potato game. It's very reminiscent of that. You start with a weapon of your choice. I only have a few weapon choices, but I just stuck with this revolver. It seems like a pretty good choice there. You get a whole outfit of gear here. So you do have this gear screen. You have this little can that you can put in with your pickle jar. I really love this animation stuff here, but you got this little can here, and the can seems to give an ability. Now I'm assuming I'll be able to activate that. I haven't tried this yet because the first cans that I found were when I ran that second run through level 1. Sorry, I had to grab a drink there. So a couple different things that's different from potato is you do have like this gear that goes from game to game. So you've got an ability to carry over this kind of cool gear. Each piece of gear here seems to have an ability to level up. So you can use your gold currency to level these things up and upgrade them. Looks like the whites, the commons have 10 levels. Uncommons have 20. I haven't found any blues yet, so I'm not sure on the blues. And then there's also sets. So you've got like this knight set, the vampire set, and things like that. So very, very cool. You can get a whole set and you get a set bonus. You've got different gear slots as well. That's kind of cool. You can see with all the gear I have 54 hit points. If I take all the gear off, I only have 18. So very, very gear dependent. You can improve your weapon out here too. So you get a better thing as a starting weapon. I'm thinking next time I do a run when I come out of it, I'm just going to improve this to get a decent pistol. Maybe I can get this up to level 10, convert it over to an uncommon. I'm not sure what happens when you reach this breakpoint. So we'll hopefully I'll be able to kind of push towards that maybe on this stream here. So the other thing, there were talents. So I've invested a few points in each of these talents. There's quite a few of them. Every this number appears a number of times I've clicked on them and invested gold into that. So gold currency is the currency we use on these prep screens. And then when we hit start here, we're going to pick a zone. I think I'm going to rerun. Well, let's try the dry field. I've run the wasteland twice. I think that the second and third star are kind of out of my range at this point in time. I seem to be able to get to like level 14, 15 on a run right now. So I think level up 21 times is probably something you got to do within the same run. And I haven't been able to do that. So let's see, let's go down to the dry field and let's give that a shot. So as soon as you click on it, you're right in. So, the monsters are much faster. So that's a little bit of the difference there. They don't move this fast in the wasteland, so a little bit more challenging there. Like I said, very similar to potato. There is a kind of a rolling dodge type thing there. And you get the choices with this roguelike choice type system here. Attack speed. I'm gonna take the armor. Would really like to kill this gear guy, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to kind of specify him unless I turn off auto shoot. So I'm good just trying to get some levels. I mentioned this in the video, in the demo video that I'm gonna post. You don't get everything on the floor just kind of rots, it looks like. When you're done with the level, you are done with collecting loot, so you don't have any more loot to pick up. Now here, I really wish I could have gotten to 36 pickles there, because I would like to try the crossbow out. I've not seen that one yet. So reluctantly, I'll take the bladerang and move on. I'm not going to take the spear. I want to stick with some range here and just move on. Let's go. I did find, you know, once you get a decent amount of upgrades and a decent amount of weapons, it does behoove you to kind of be aggressive. At least in the wasteland, I found it to be that way. I'm gonna take the XP gain, see if this helps a little bit. Put myself in danger, but you only get to pick up the gear that you pick up. Not the gear, but you only get to pick up the, you know, the gold and the pickles that you end up getting there. So I did recover a little bit. I would love to get this guy too, but I'm gonna try this box and see if we can get anything in there. What you do, we gotta level up, XP gain, damage. I'm gonna take the damage for 8% damage. Seems pretty good. I'd really like to get this guy, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe we got him. I'm not sure. All right, unfortunately, just more common. Now, I think if you get more luck, you get better loot, better gear to purchase. Now, I haven't tried taser. 4-second cooldown seems pretty brutal. The drone might be a companion, maybe. So there are companions that kind of follow you around. I'm not sure how many you can have. I think I'm gonna take the drone. I think I'm gonna take the hoof. I don't have enough to buy much else, so I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, it is a little companion. Good. Not sure how many companions you can have. I've had up to 1 so far. I just ate that energy ball or whatever that is. That wasn't fun. A little bit of damage here. You gotta be careful because I don't think I have any lifesteal. Oh, I can use my healer too. I don't know what button that is on my. It's telling me what to push on the keyboard. I'm gonna guess that it's probably the B button, or yeah, the B. Speaking of regeneration, I'm gonna take that. Let's try the B button. So it wasn't that. I'm gonna try the trigger. Try this. What? Oh, it was X. So I pressed the X on the Xbox controller, and then it let me do the heal. So it looks like we do that like every 44 seconds right now. But you know, having a heal at some point during the game seems pretty good. I'm gonna take the SMG because they're mostly range related. I'm gonna re-roll here and see if we can get some goodies. Oh, a baton. So baton's melee, but it's blue. I'm not opposed to having one melee weapon, but let's see. Heals, that's anti-range. Let's go and grab the baton. I don't really have anything else to spend on. I don't want to re-roll again. So maybe if stuff gets... Okay, this is an upgraded level here. These zombies look a little more vicious. Oh, I've not seen this hornet type thing before. Interesting. So far, the monster variety's been pretty cool. Those big guys on here that look similar to the ones that were in the last level. I'm gonna take some interest and see if I can gain some tier pickles in between. See that little white thing there? That's a piece of equipment. So you want to get those if you can. Heal up with that medikit. Look, I'm gonna take move speed. I'm going to take some damage. I guess the thing at the end is just take whatever damage you need to take to get to get up there. No longer regenerate health and periodically lose health, but gain 35% life steal. Well, I've already taken a bunch of regenerate. I don't know about this. This dude is pretty interesting. I've not seen this before. I'm not going to take that offer because I've already gotten into regen. It seems really powerful. I've never had my life steal anywhere near that amount. That negative 5% health loss. Periodically you're losing that though. All right, I'm gonna not accept the offer and go to the store. So that we got a little bit of interest. So the interest applies whenever you enter the store. So bubblegum. Speaking of losing regen, eyeball, max HP, lifesteal minus. Now Harry Hines I had before, so I'm gonna take him and see if we can have 2 companions. Looks like we can. I wonder if we can have a little pet build with this. Okay, the drone and him are out. Okay. I'm down with that. And these guys are different colored as well, so it looks like they've got, they're probably just faster, but I don't see them shooting anything, thankfully. Killing that thing. Yeah, the game definitely borrows from Brotato, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. People sometimes slam games and they're like, oh my gosh, how could you steal Brotato? This is just a Brotato clone. But I don't mind. I think it's actually pretty interesting to take a game and, pay some homage to it and, take some of its parts and pieces and include some of your own ideas. I think this is different enough that it's kind of standing on its own. I definitely like the artwork too. It's very cool. I'm gonna take this +4 melee since we have the baton. Maybe we get like half range, half melee character going here. Let's see. Ooh, I don't want to get hit by those big lasers, but I just want to gather a bunch of loot, so I'm just gonna try. I seem to have enough health to be just fine taking some damage, and here I am taking a lot of damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my little ability to heal. Looks like I'm healing, like it's just giving me some extra regen. Let's see, nail gun. I've not seen nail gun. So damage tank, cooldown, range, bleeding. Huh. Armor and luck. Another baton. Huh. I'm not opposed to armor and luck. I'm not opposed to the nail gun either. So to fill a slot. I'm going to keep the 44 and move to the next level. We're on wave 6. Now, I haven't gotten anywhere near like a boss or anything on this particular zone. So the crawly guys are still blue, as well as these guys that shoot bullets. So they still look like the dudes that were on the original lower levels. So a little range to mechanical. I think we're gonna do that. A little bit of damage, but I'm okay with it. It's not like my talented runs where I'm like, oh no, I took a piece of damage. There's all my XP bonuses. Doesn't seem to work like that in this game, or at least I can't tell so far. Yeah, I would say, definitely use the dodge and be very aggressive, especially at the end. Homing missile. So homing missile is a piece of equipment as well. Bird nest and TNT. Bird nest is really pretty powerful. I take that. I'm gonna take the homing missile, just see what it does. Let's go. I don't think it's a companion. It kind of just does its own thing. It's not telling me I have to press a button for it, so I think like every 16 seconds it's just going to do its thing. I see the homing missile there. Let's take move speed. Oh, that homing missile is kind of cool. I like that. Kind of just a big over-the-top weapon that some stuff. Ooh, the big guys. Look at these. I haven't seen these big golem gorilla-looking things. I don't think I want hit by those. I'm for some more boxes if I can, but just want to get some extra pickles there at the end. So 139 pickles. We got some little bit of interest. Speaking of interest, pickup radius and wrench. I'm gonna get the toad. I would like another weapon though. Got one more weapon slot. Wouldn't mind improving some of my weapons. I have too many common weapons just kind of sitting there. And some opportunities to improve those. I'm gonna take attack speed. Yeah, I was wondering before if my companions could take damage and die. It doesn't look like it, because I've been pretty much in the thick of it, and they just seem to disregard everything, which I'm okay with. I think it's pretty cool to have these little companions and stuff too. To get this guy dead, yeah, I got some extra stuff for him. Here. I've been using that dodge more to just kind of move extra and pick up loot and stuff versus saving my butt. But at a certain point, I convert to save my butt versus that. Getting the ability to pick up a bunch of extra stuff is very good. I'm going to take regen again and see if we can get down here and just get as much of this as we can. Yeah, I think I did okay there. Alright, well, the blading ring I think we need to take because 10% off, but I really need this. I'm gonna take the jetpack too, that is really good. So the blading ring I think I'm gonna combine. You can merge these to become an uncommon one. Then we're gonna play. So we're on wave 9. I've got one more shop before the boss. I've not seen the next boss. So I'm not sure I'm gonna get my pickle handed to me as far as Pickle Pete terminology probably goes. I did see this game mentioned before, and I was like, I didn't pay it much attention, mostly because I didn't know anything about it. And I saw another channel. I watch a channel called Idle Cub, and he's super cool. He does a lot of demos. And I like putting demos up. I kind of got the demo vibe from him. Do like trying out new games. So he actually put a video of this up today, and I was like, oh yeah, remember Pickle Pete. So I'm gonna check that out. But you can check Idle Cub out too. He's very cool. He's a good channel. He's very, very good at this. And he exposes me to a lot of new games, so you might see some games on his page. If I do take an idea from him, I'm going to credit it to him because he found the game, and I'll kind of mention it. I've pretty much found everything on the ones that I've done. I kind of just searched on my own or had on my radar, and then the demo finally came out. But on this particular one, I definitely will credit for getting me interested in this. I didn't watch his full video yet, but I saw it come up on my YouTube and was like, oh yeah, I want to try that Pickle Pete. It looks very much like Brotato. So I have to go back and watch his video on it as well and see what he approached the game, or if he liked it. I figure he'd like it. He's someone that would appreciate a game like this from what I've seen. So here's our chance to add that crossbow that I missed before. So I think we're going to do that. See how that goes. It gets pierced. That's pretty cool. Okay, it's sticky goo, lifetime 7, radius, cooldown, apply slow. I think I'm going to keep the 89 just because we have that. Oh, wait. No. We're going into level 10. So we're going to take the sticky goo just to see what it can do. I'm more interested in seeing that. So this is the boss. Where are you at, boss? Sitting over here. So it's this big caterpillar thing. So he shoots very quickly. Moves around. I want to stay decently away from him, but if you're melee, this looks like it would be really tough. Not that this isn't tough to begin with, because I think when we get him a certain health levels, he's certainly gonna do something different. I think that homing missile is quite good on this. I'm gonna go ahead and use my healing. Yeah, that healing can sure doesn't do anything, so not too impressed with that. I used the healing and it doesn't look like I healed at all. I keep getting beamed with these. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, he had this. I don't know what to do with that. Like I took any damage there, but I really like I'd get anywhere I can. I'm gonna go way far out to see if I can dodge some of these and then come back in. It does look like I have my weapons have a pretty decent range on them. So he's there. I'm gonna go way far out again. If I can just dodge it. Now the going way far out deal definitely takes the amount of damage that I can do to him down. I'm gonna stay maybe medium range and see if I can dodge him. Oh, I got hit by. We've got him under half health. I'm gonna try the closer approach and see how that goes. Okay, I think I got lucky there. Dive in. And I think I got him with the baton ones too. That's kind of cool. Ooh, taking damage. Ooh. These little guys keep attacking me here. Oh, he did a third round of that now. Oh, it's this thing. It's his little tunneling. That's what's getting me too in between shots. Oh, these shots are getting me. Yeah, he tunnels after you. Let me get him right when he comes up. Let's give him some. Let's see if we can some of these. Oh, it got me again. Get him again. I don't know if we're gonna get him, but I'm gonna press the healing again. He really wastes me with these darn let's get him. Yeah, he gets me with this thing in between. Let's get him. Okay, we got him. Ooh, we didn't have much left. I'm not super impressed with the healing can. Maybe it got me just enough health to survive. So you do get rewards. You get a bunch of coins, and then you get some different item rewards. I don't see anything uncommon here. It's not great, but I don't know how to improve that. I guess there might be some things that improve your luck. Boost rarity odds in the shop and level up. So plus 30 luck gives 2 times rarity. So I think that's what it is get better luck, and you'll have better items here at the end. Huh. So definitely, if you like what you've seen here, follow this advice, wishlist it. Wishlisting is very important on Steam. The more wishlist, the more exposure, they can get a good feel for how many people might purchase the game when it comes out. That's pretty important for the developers. If you like games like this, you like people developing games like this and producing games like this and producing games that you enjoy playing, it's pretty important to do that wish listing. And it also, the wish list, it tells you, hey, it's out, hey, it's on sale, things like that. Some people don't like to get things right at the beginning and want it to go on sale you know, 3, 4, 5 months down the line, perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And maybe the game's not for you. You know, you can try this demo and you don't like the game, just move on, find a game that's good for you. So let's check out gear. Yeah, we did get a few things. I did get a second one of these knights chest. That's interesting. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that you could get a second same item. And I think that leads me to believe that the workshop is you get 3 of the exact same item, and then you get the uncommon version of it, or if you get 3 uncommons, you get the blue version of it. So a way to just kind of manually collect lower level items and go at it. Now this seems sorted by weaponry, so that's good. So I have some other, let's go back to loadout. So I have weapons that I could attach here too. Oh, hey, look at that. So it's not sorted that way in this view. Interesting. That's all right. You can kind of tell the weapons, but I'd really like to have this sort this way. This loadout screen, because it's kind of not sure how it's sorting, you know, like this is a hat, this is a chest, this is eyes. So I'm not sure how it's bothering to sort this. Maybe it's by the name of the item or something. You know, Viking eyewear seems, you know, like it should be down at the end if you're sorting that way. Anyways, I don't see any sorts, but maybe there is something that I can do here. I'm just not seeing. That's okay. So what I wanted to do, something in my, good grief. I wanted to improve this gun. Let's see if we get it to level 10. No, out. So I'm level 7, so I have to make that better. Let's see if we can get it to an uncommon version, and then you know, see if it once we get to 10, if we get a button that says, you know, upgrade to uncommon or what it ends up doing. That might be pretty cool. Getting something in your eyes really isn't fun. Like a big piece of dust or something blew in my eye. Good grief. All right, let's do talents. We spent most of our money on the gun. So the gun's next upgrade is 1750. I think I'm just going to save my money for that and see if we can upgrade the gun next time. Cool. Well, I did have fun with this. I'm going to make this a shorter live. Mostly because I got that thing is still in my eye. I want to get that out. But look out for the first video that I have on Pickle Pete. I might run a little series of this because this is pretty interesting. But I hope everyone's having a great night and everyone's staying warm. I know most of the country is, or most of the U.S. If you're in the U.S., most of the U.S. is like super cold right now. So stay warm. I hope everyone's happy and having a good life today and in the future. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hope everyone's doing great, and hope you like this Pickle Pete. Take care, everybody.